Welcome back to my channel. The last time that I came on here was like probably 2024. Now I'm back in my hometown. A lot has happened since I came back, and so let me catch you up to speed. So basically, along the way, as I completed my dissertation from university and all, I got a workplace in Leeds where I started working for like about probably 3 months or so as an assistant teacher. However, like my goal was basically to come back. All along wanted to find like a proper suitable job that actually serves the purpose of my degree, because I mean, what was the point of me going all the way there, right? So I started looking over for some jobs and all in India, and I got a few offers, got a new job in my hometown, which is like a blessing. So now I'm back here in my hometown, and I've been working for like a year or so, and that transition from the UK to home, it's been quite hectic. There's been a lot of renovations and all of that happening at my home, so there was a lot to deal with, so I really couldn't actually film. But now that everything has been settled, and I feel like it's time that I restart my journaling again. I say welcome to my page, and just coming around to today's video. I think this video would be like a weekend vlog day with me, so you can come along. So today is Saturday. I'm planning to run some errands and all that. So for today's, just got my phone out. I've written some of the, like a small list of what to do basically, but I'm thinking of just having a really chill day today. I don't really want to do too much. I would like to take like the weekends very chill. I just want to like breathe, relax, and just de-stress over the weekend so that I'm ready for the next week. So some of my list today would be, I'm planning to get a new book. I've already set a mission that every month I start reading like a new book, where, and it's not, doesn't have to be like something educational or something like that, like just like a chill one where I can just relax and read. It would be something like a romance or a sci-fi or something just very like, yeah. So if you have any recommendations, please do drop down on the comments that I can actually have a read. So last month I successfully finished one book It was called The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So I love that book, so I would love to read something like that or something else. I asked last night in my Instagram page, so I have some book recommendations, and two of my friends, shout out to you guys. So if I do find it in the bookstore today, I'll definitely get them and I'll give them a read. So for 3 months I'll be booked. So if you have any other recommendations, please do drop down. So the next thing I would do is some grocery run. Lately I've been actually I don't know why, how, when, where. When I came back to Shillong, I don't really know like what was the reason, but my skin started literally, I don't know, like over the year, my skin started breaking out a lot. And I mean, I've already told you in my previous videos that I have a very sensitive skin where I can easily break out due to my hormonal acne. And because of that, it took a toll on me. I was doing really well when I was back in uni, and I was actually like, my skin started really clearing up, and that has everything to do with my gut. But when I came back here, even though I tried so much, like exercising, trying to regulate my gut and all, to be honest, I wasn't really consistent, okay? But then like deep inside me, I already knew that something is wrong, and it's probably like, I don't know, maybe it's the weather, maybe it's the stress, I have no idea, but it was really bad. I can put up some pictures here, but yeah, so that's what happened. Because of that, I decided to take more time to myself and actually really look into why I'm going through all this. So one of the things are like my food intake and making sure that my nutrients and all that are actually being considered. And yeah, I was thinking that every night I would start having salads and all instead of having rice. Over here we're very, very heavy on the rice part, especially the portions that we eat. More of carbohydrate and little of vegetables and protein and all that. So I really need to take a look at that. That is one of the main reasons why I'm going to go grocery shopping. It would be mainly like getting some mustard sauce, some barbecue sauce, like just dressings that I would need for a salad. I was thinking of just walking around and just do a little shopping and seeing like what is there. And by the way, I'm not going to take you through the fancy shopping. We are going to go to Yodo. Yes, because that is where all the good stuff we get, I'm not a pro at it. I've been going quite recently with my dad. He's a pro, so he knows his ins and outs. But every time I do make a mental map in my head of where to go and how to go, but it's still very confusing. Nonetheless, I do know that I will never get lost because it's quite easy to maneuver around. But yeah, so that's where we're gonna go today. I hope the weather is good. I mean, it's quite bright right now. So my next step right now is to go for a morning walk. So I'm just gonna get ready and I'll take you along. So this is my outfit for the walk. I started trying to wake up early and walking. It's not because I want to get fit or anything. It's more like I want to regulate my metabolism, my body, just make sure that my gut is fine and healthy and happy and there's nothing wrong, just to keep my acne at bay. I try to incorporate these small things in my life. Just take any random cup to fill up. Can't be that aesthetic also. A little bit of cold water. It does jump. concoction that I recently started making. I'm trying to make it more frequent. I hope I can stick to this. So it's just like a green juice or whatever that's there at home. You know, if there's a cucumber, I use cucumber. If there's carrots, I use carrots. I just switch up every day depending on the availability of vegetables. But one thing that remains the same is lemons and the bee pollen, which is really good for your skin. Obviously, like fruits if available. If not, it's fine. Just vegetables also will do. As usual, I just take any random cup. I know this is a whiskey cup, but it's okay. So I used to use any random cup. It does the job, and I just chug it in. So I made 2 glasses, one for my dad and one for myself. When my dad came downstairs, so he's gone for swimming right now. When he saw me cutting the carrots, he was like, oh, there's fruits also. Then I said, yeah, I'm keeping both. You know, he looked at me like, why? Then I said, of course, like, I mean, like, you know, carrots are good for your eyesight and all that. And he was like, oh yeah, that's why you don't wear specs anymore. So long time back in high secondary school, I used to wear glasses. Whenever I sit at the back bench, I don't really see, so we always rotate. It's not permanent that I sit in the back bench, but whenever I do end up sitting in the back bench, I don't really see the whiteboard that clearly, so I would need to wear glasses. And also when I went for undergrad and all that, so since then I started wearing glasses, but that was just for reading, like, you know, like for me to be able to see the whiteboard from far, take down notes, because I was never able to take down notes. Right now I don't really use it anymore, and because of that he is always reminding me of the wastage of money that but I mean, like, I needed it, right? So anyways, cheers. Okay, so I'm back in my room now, and I'm gonna charge my phone because it's almost dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some gardening, and then I'm gonna have a bath, and then I'll catch up with you later. Bye. Don't judge me, I know. I'm back in bed. I just finished to make some jam, so I'm just letting that cool down, and then after it cools down, we'll have a look and see if, you know, we need more heating or not. But that's the easiest way to make jam with no preservatives. If anyone has any other kind of recipes, please do drop down in the comments so that I can try them out. One of our family friends actually gave us a jam that they made. I really loved it. So last time we went for shopping for veggies and fruits, and we ended up buying like a huge bunch of sohiong. I'll put it up here. It's a native berry in Shillong. It's very famous, and jam is made out of it usually. The first batch that we made last time was really good, and I felt like I was the only one who was eating. I think I really liked it. And this time also, I hope it turns out well. So now I'm just gonna rest for a while. Kinda exhausted. My back hurts. I know I'm too young to complain about backache, but yeah. That's what happens when you're constantly on your laptop. So now I'm just gonna rest for a while, maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just doom scroll on my Instagram or something like that, and then I'm gonna get ready, and like I said, we're gonna run some errands. I think we're gonna start off first with maybe the grocery shopping, and then we can go to the bookstore, or I don't know, let's see, maybe grocery shopping first, or right now it's almost lunchtime, so we might just go have lunch. I'll take you to this really cute place place I saw on Instagram, so I just want to check it out. I'll keep you updated. Okay, bye. I'm just gonna rest now. Here is my OOTD for today. I'm wearing the same shoes because it gets real dirty that side, so I don't want to risk any of my good ones. And these are like, they've been there for a very long time. These are my favorite ones, so it's a win-win, and it's very comfy. This is what I'm wearing. It's just a normal top because it's quite sunny outside, and just semi-formal kind of look. I'll just be carrying a jacket with me just in case, because the weather here is very unpredictable. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold.
Ini sih, berban ya.
Back home right now. We had a family prayer, and I'm done with my dinner, and I'm so exhausted right now. We did go to the local market and we got a few stuff to buy. After that, we made a little detour and ended up at the ice cream shop. That was not planned at all. I don't know, maybe I had a food coma or something, and I was dropped off. And then after that, I was just watching TV. I was not able to buy the books. Maybe that's for another day. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you to everyone for hanging out with me. If you're interested to stay connected, please do follow me on Instagram, and of course subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.